Okay guys, GLL back for another video. As you can see, we have Europa Halo here. Now normally we would, if we were doing a comment section video, we would simply read through the comments. But this comment never happened. This shit never happened because apparently if you delete something off of YouTube, then it's gone forever. Well, not on my watch it isn't. Because when you say something so fucking stupid that I want to share it with everybody else, I have to fucking save that shit. So that's what's happened here. So all this shit is no longer on YouTube. It's no longer under the Ubernet video. It is preserved on this video for all of you to see. Now, first of all, we'll check this at the end, but Europa Halo, I'm guessing that's not an official channel for Europa Halo. So this video will be titled Fake Europa Halo. If that is actually the channel for Europa Halo, please someone let me know in the comments below and I will change it from fake Europa Halo to just Europa Halo. I'm assuming this is not an affiliated account, anything to do with the Halo Pro scene. That's what I assume. So, if it is, that makes it 10 times worse, by the way. So, let's get into the video, shall we? You're not going to believe this shit. So, he posts, and I quote, "I worry for the person making this video to have so much unwarranted hate for one guy." Okay, so I don't make videos on anybody else. "And making a 50-minute toxic rant on a 15-minute video." Okay. That's a lot of hate in this man's soul. Looking through some of the videos on the channel, some of the points in this video are nonsensical and just a rant to attack Ubernick over some things which really seem petty, like harping on constantly about a lad playing a game casually and talking isn't a big deal. It's not very difficult to do, and you've had experience doing it like Ubernick and most Halo streamers who have been on camera for the last few years, but at least you gave Nick a few views and supported him in that way. Fair play. At the end of the day, the reality is, yes, Halo isn't in the best place it ever was, and that's undeniable. It's fallen down the ladder over the last 10 years, but a 50-minute rant video to personally attack someone seems like a waste of time. Hopefully you get help with your anger issues. Okay, so now later on in this video, as you're going to see, this is supposed to be a quote-unquote troll post. This guy's trying to trigger me. He likes to wind me up, as they say. Where is the winding up going on here? That is a comment from a complete idiot with only the thing in mind is to defend his precious Halo and Ubernick. That's it. What fucking points in the video are nonsensical? Are you going to argue the points? We'll get on to that. So here's what I say. Why would I like shills that help kill Halo and gaming in general by supporting rep packs, delayed content, live service, and now free-to-play gaming? It's certainly not healthy to pretend to like everything like you Twitter bubble people do. But why do they love everything? Why is everything got to have a positive spin? He himself has said Halo is in the shit. He hasn't said that in so many words, but he didn't say, oh, Halo's the best it's ever been. No, he said Halo's in the shit, right? Why is Halo in the shit? Because of Ubernick. Because of 343. That's why it's in the shit. So why are we glossing over that fact? Why are we glossing over that? Okay. Then we get Twitter bubble, laughing my ass off. What is this to laugh about? That's where you came from. You came from Twitter. That's why you're here, because Ubernick posted a comment on Twitter. That's where you people came from. I don't normally get comments like this on my videos. I only get them when it's uploaded to Twitter or posted to Reddit. That's where these people come from. That's where you came from. So why is there no Twitter bubble? Mate, anyone who knows me knows I'm one of the biggest critics of Halo Championship Series and 343i. No, you're not, because your entire channel just posts Halo fucking MLG or whatever you want to call it, Championship Series. That's it. That's all you post. So why are you the biggest critic of it? You're their biggest supporter. You upload their content to YouTube. Europa Halo. You upload Europa Halo content to YouTube. How are you one of their biggest critics? And how are we supposed to know you when you're not even, if you're not affiliated with Europa Halo, why are you uploading their content? Yet I still see this video as just hatred and anger with nothing constructive. Well, argue the points from the video. What's not constructive about the points from the video? I do think 343 did a bad job with some aspects of Halo. understatement of the century, but I think they're going to do much better direction for the player base with Infinite than previous games. Anyway, keep that tinfoil hat, mate. Okay, was he watching Gamer J Lee's video before? Like, where's that come from? Tinfoil hat, how? Where's the tinfoil hat? What, because I said the Twitter bubble exists? The Twitter bubble does exist. That's not tinfoil, that's just a fact. We all know that's a fact. That's why the video has more dislikes than likes, because I talked about somebody from the Twitter bubble, Mr. Ubernick. That's why all his fucking fanboy friends from Twitter have come to the video. If I did a video about something else, you wouldn't be here talking that shit, would you? You're here because I talked about Ubernick. That's why you're here. From the Twitter bubble. Why is that tinfoil? Toxic videos. Is he a Rundown fan? Like, all these words, they all say the same thing. I don't know if you've noticed this, but they all say the same shit. Like, the latest one is living in your head rent-free. That's literally what everybody is saying. Everybody is saying that for some reason. There must be some fucking meme that was out like a few weeks ago. I have no fucking idea what it was, but that's what everybody is saying because they're all a bunch of fucking robots. I'm sure it's good to vent out the built-up anger issues. What anger issues? What anger issues? Do you think, like, I carry on like this in real life? Like, I'm going around like, Halo! Halo shit! It's like, Halo is shit, okay? I come on here to talk about it. That's it. What's this anger issues? What anger issues? What anger issues? What are you talking about? People are fucking, like, mentally retarded. Like, what is it? What are they talking about? Okay, here's the facts, right? This is what I say. The game was delayed. It's being built for old hardware. It's a reskin of Halo 5 that sold poorly and lost player base, and they have made it a piece of shit free-to-play game. You're not a real Halo fan if you support this game. It's a simple fact. How can you be a real Halo fan and support the game being a free-to-play piece of shit game? It's not hard. I'm not going to go into why that is. That's just a fact. End of story. Right? Then we get this. Ha 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 ha! Genuinely, that made me laugh. The game was delayed. That's a good thing. No, it's not, because it was delayed because of backlash. It wasn't delayed without them showing it. They showed it, and then there was backlash. Clearly, it wasn't ready. These are the people that said it was ready, but now it's not ready because they delayed it. But if they hadn't delayed it and it had come out how it was as a piece of shit, then it would have been ready. Do you see where I'm going with this? It's total hypocrisy. Okay? Mind you, this guy's deleted his comments. Let's not forget that. There's a reason for that. I'd much rather get a polished game than a rush one. I mean, you see 10 minutes of gameplay that is now coming up to 12 months old, and it'll be 18 months old by the time it launches, and you assume it's a reskin of Halo 5, right? You're clearly trolling or deluded. I've never heard so much rubbish from one person in a long time. Keep letting the lads like Ubernick live in your head rent-free. There it is. High blood pressure isn't good for you. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, now we need to move the video on. Okay, so my response is, the people disliking the video said the game was fine. They did. The Ubernicks and the Green Skulls and everybody said the game was fine. Okay? Ubernick said the game was fine. The game, this is my comment now, game gets delayed due to backlash from people outside the Twitter bubble, and then you say, quote unquote, it clearly wasn't ready. You were saying it was ready. 10 minutes of gameplay. How much Halo 5 gameplay do you need to see its Halo 5 gameplay? Very desperate post. What about the free-to-play, buying colours, etc.? What about the old hardware, fake Halo fans? Right? He's got no answers for this. He's got no answers for this. What is he talking about? How much Halo 5 gameplay do I need to see in Halo Infinite for it to be confirmed as Halo 5 gameplay? What? The hit markers isn't enough. The clamber isn't enough. What do I have to see? What do I have to see for it to be Halo 5 gameplay? That I can't make that fucking distinction from 10 minutes of gameplay. 10 minutes of gameplay shows you Halo 5 gameplay. That's what the gameplay is. The grenade indicators, the hit markers, etc. So what is this, like, as the question for you? That is the question. That's the title of the video. How much Halo 5 gameplay do you need to see its Halo 5 gameplay? A question this man will not answer, even though he's put an undisclosed amount of time. He has put an undisclosed amount of time that you need to see the gameplay before you can decide that it's Halo 5 gameplay. Absolutely retarded. Very desperate. They're so desperate, man. And then he just says, deluded then, and not trolling. I feel sorry for you, man. So then we got Berserker coming in here. I'll read his comment out because I like Berserker. Just because the game was delayed, that doesn't mean it will be a good game. Look at Cyberpunk. A game was broken at launch, misleading marketing. There you go. There's a good, honest comment from somebody with a brain that comes in and just says, yo, the game's not necessarily going to be good because it was delayed. That doesn't mean it's going to be a polished experience. See example. That is how you argue something. That's how you put a point across. That's how you speak to people. This guy doesn't understand any of that, this Europa Halo. This guy doesn't have a clue. He presents a point, and then you shred it to pieces, and then he doesn't come back with anything for that. He doesn't even admit that he was wrong. Hilarious. And then, as this goes on, he tries to turn it into the fact that he's fucking trolling me. Like, he's fucking trolling me. Well, then why would you delete the fucking post? If you've spent hours, quote-unquote, trolling somebody, and this is all just to fucking get in my head or some bullshit, why does he delete the post? He's the one that looks like a fucking moron, so he deletes the post. It's hilarious. Like, I legit was laughing. I can't laugh at it now because I'm all laughed out. I've been laughing at this for fucking ages. I went away, played some Fallout 3, came back, and I laughed at it again. And then he deleted everything. It's like, no mate, I just recorded it all. Unlucky. Very desperate. So yeah, Europa Halo. Agreed, but also don't automatically assume just because the game is delayed, it's bad, which is the point I was trying to be made. Yeah, while you like your own comments all the way through, obviously, yeah. Why don't you argue the point I just made? Very desperate. Where is the point? I tell you something, okay? So he says, because there is not much point, as you literally repeated nonsense 3 times in a row without addressing most of my points. Did I? Is that what we just go back and watch the video? Is that what just happened? I don't think so. Desperate is making a 50-minute rant video on something nonsensical. On a fella who lives in your head rent-free, there it is again, because apparently that's what everyone's got to say, because somebody said that and now everyone's got to say it. It's quite clearly not Halo 5. It is Halo 5. The art is changed. It is Halo 5 with a reskin. That's what I've been saying. I say that in the video, but whatever. There are new weapons. It's a new engine. It's not a new engine, but we won't get into that. I work alongside some of the members of HCS and 343i, and I have seen plenty of it to know that I can confirm. Okay, so is this a legit channel for Halo Championship Series? And he's arguing with me in a retarded fashion. Is this legit? Or is he just making that up? I got to assume this is not a real channel. I have to assume that, because no fucking real channel should be fucking commenting on videos like this and making a complete fucking fool of himself. The only thing I will say I'm wrong is I now don't think you deluded. I just think you might be very sad little troll. Okay, getting totally out of shape now, can't even type. So you have no arguments against what I'm saying. Guess that means I'm speaking the truth. I'll chalk up another win. Okay, so I'm trying to get this guy to respond, because this is fucking comedy gold. This is comedy gold. What is he trying to say? What is his point? What is he trying to prove? He's not disproving what I'm saying. So why is he commenting? He's not getting under my skin at all. He's not trolling. And then he deletes the post, which means he obviously failed miserably at whatever he was attempting here. So let's move the video down. So then he's like, ha ha ha, like you're totally deluding me. Okay, I'm deluded how exactly? About what exactly? So I say this. You can't argue the points. I'm deluded because I have an argument that you can't defend against. So I'm like, yeah, desperation. That's all it is. It's just desperation. He's got nothing. He's bringing nothing. He made a fucking statement that made no sense. And now he's just fucking trying to hold on. Very desperate, man. I'll ask again. How much Halo 5 gameplay do I need to see to know it's Halo 5 gameplay? Feel free to embarrass yourself some more, okay? So then this guy fucking flips out and writes this huge fucking post, okay? Deluded because your own opinion is wrong and you suck in that way of thinking that Ubernick is paid by 343 when he isn't, which we already know he is because he's gone to 343. It's featured on their fucking website and stuff. The argument is being built for old hardware is stupid. Okay, why is that stupid? Why is it stupid that the argument of it being built for old hardware? This is a killer. If you knew anything about game development, which you clearly don't, you will realize that the process of game being optimized for certain hardware. Right, bear with me because this is hard to read. Take The Witcher for example. It was made for PC, but can run on much lower spec consoles like the Switch. Just fine. Yeah, look good on PC. Okay, so I have responded to this in the comment, but I'll say it now. He's comparing The Witcher 3, a single-player game that came out in 2015, 16, whatever it was, with a fucking cross-play fucking multiplayer FPS that has to run on the fucking Xbox One. This is a completely different fucking scenario. The games don't have to interact with each other. The Nintendo Switch version doesn't have to interact with the PC version on The Witcher. So where do these retards come up with the arguments? Where's he come up? How is that even formed in his brain? Like, what the fuck is that for an argument? I could get better arguments out of a 5-year-old as to why Halo, the fucking, like, I can't, it's just fucking weird, man. Like, it's weird. And then he never addresses it then. It's like, I fucking call him out and then he just fucking drops that argument again. I can't back up any of his points. It's hilarious. So, let's get back into it. I've seen plenty of Halo 5. I run a tournament organisation. Is this a real tournament organisation? Is this legit? Is this guy legit a person affiliated with Halo 5's tournaments? Because he's a fucking idiot. Okay? And why would you expose yourself in this way if you actually run tournaments? An actual organisation? Why would you even comment on my video if I'm supposedly fucking nobody? Why are you fucking bothered? Because you're a fucking fanboy. Because you can't keep it all inside the fucking fact that the fucking game is shit. So you have to fucking come out and say, oh, and then look what happens. You're at war and fucking peace. You don't have a clue what you're talking about. Like, how can this be a legit organisation? It's not a Halo 5 reskin. That's so obvious. Again, I've done a whole fucking video on it being a Halo 5 reskin. We've just established that it's a Halo 5 reskin by the fact that it has fucking Clamber, fucking hit markers and all that shit, which is in Halo 5. So obviously it is a Halo 5 reskin. We don't have to, like, how much gameplay do we need to watch? And again, you're blinded by your own hatred for 343. Blinded by, how can you be blinded by anything? You look at the gameplay, it's Halo 5 gameplay. Is it not? What gameplay is it then? What gameplay does it remind you of if it doesn't remind you of Halo 5? What other Halo game has Clamber? There you go. It's simple. It's not hard. It's not difficult. The game was on a decline in player base and gameplay from Reach. It's not 343 who made that one. Maybe you know that or knows the blah 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 knowledge. Halo, since you are rubbish, blah 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 blah. I'm rubbish for what? I'm rubbish at Halo or something? Like, I don't, what is he even talking about? He's just gone into a complete fanboy rage. A free-to-play game is an obvious step to break into esports. Who gives a fuck about esports? What Halo fan gives a fuck about esports? You're not a real Halo fan. Because you want fucking an esports, you're a part of an esports organisation. So free-to-play is a brilliant thing. For who? If it's more accessible, that's basic marketing knowledge, man. What do you mean basic marketing knowledge? We're talking about the Halo fan base that left, went, disappeared. People are not playing the game anymore. Why is that? Halo 5 failed. It didn't succeed. What are you talking about? It was delayed, as you know, because of the pandemic. So then we come back with the 343 excuse of the pandemic. It got delayed this holiday season. Blah, blah, blah. Peak release period. Blah, blah, blah. Christmas, blah, blah, blah. Again, marketing 101, blah, blah, blah. The only thing desperate is you're desperate, so he tries to then turn my argument on me, even though this is the most desperate post you'll ever read, and it's now deleted. Need to be relevant and think your opinion is valid when plenty of people, not including myself, clearly think you're an idiot. Well, people said I was an idiot with Halo 5 when I said that was going to flop. What happened? It flopped. You're the idiots. 7 years of this I've had. You guys don't know what you're talking about. The Twitter bubble. The 343 fanboys. The 343 fanboys. They don't have a fucking clue. Ubernick subscribers, like this guy, don't have a clue. With the comments overwhelmingly calling you one, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, where do they come from? The Twitter bubble, which doesn't exist. Woo! Deluded thinking you can chalk one up, blah, blah, blah. I just have chalked one up. You just buried yourself. Do you know what I mean? So, I haven't got this comment for some reason, but I'm sure I posted it to somebody because I was enjoying myself. So, let's get that fucking comment. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I sent this to somebody earlier. So, see, this is what I do, you see. I record it, and also I have backups, because I'm prepared for this shit, right? Okay, so this comment here we're reading, so keep your eyes on that. I got the full comment here. The game is cross-play, you idiot. You don't play Witcher 3 with people on Atari Jaguar. You people are so dumb. Ubernick is in fact a paid shill. He visited 343 HQ on multiple occasions. You can't argue the gameplay. What other Halo has Clamber, hit markers, etc.? It's all there in the trailer. You didn't answer the question about how long, quote unquote, do I need to see Halo 5 gameplay to know it's Halo 5 gameplay? This is what I'm just getting at here. How you make a statement, you haven't seen it long enough. Okay, how long do I need to see it? Who makes that judgment? Answer the question. Have an opinion. If your opinion is it needs to be at least an hour, then just have that opinion. But you're not saying that, because that would make you a fucking idiot. Because Clamber isn't going to disappear in a fucking hour. It's just going to see more of Clamber. You're not going to disappear, is it? You're going to see more Halo 5 gameplay, not less. I would say you instantly see it. You are the one with the fanboy logic argument, so tell me, how long, quote unquote, do we need to see it before we accept that it's Halo 5 gameplay? Laugh out loud, desperation. The Halo Reach scapegoat was invented by Green Skull. Halo Reach had good population. Population became an issue with Halo 4, so that's flat out wrong. You throw out the pandemic excuse, which is no excuse. They have had years to build this game, but putting it on old hardware didn't help. There's the real issue. And it was only delayed because of the backlash, and you idiots defended it. Exactly. They defended the game last year, and now all of a sudden it's okay, it's delayed. Again, I chalk up another win on the board. Keep talking bullshit. So that's where we're up to. So let's fucking carry on. Clearly I hit a wee nerve there. No rebuttal, nothing. That's a complete fucking flop, fail. He's got no fucking argument again. How weak is this individual? He has no argument. He can't stand behind any of his arguments because his arguments don't hold fucking water. That's why people come to this channel, they leave comments, I fucking argue with them, and then they delete the fucking posts because they have nothing. They've achieved nothing other than to make themselves look fucking idiots. Next comment. I'm not playing around with you anymore. You have nothing. Very desperate. Obviously you need an undisclosed amount of time to know that it's Halo 5 gameplay. And a single player non-crossplay game that came out at the start of last gen is exactly the same as a cross-play multiplayer game being put on 7-year-old hardware. You really put me in my place. Laughing my ass off. Okay, so then this guy completely ignores that that's sarcasm. So either he doesn't know what sarcasm is, can't read sarcasm, or is just trolling, like trying to, now at this point he's trying to troll or something by like winking and whatever. He completely failed its entire argument, and then he deleted the post. If this was some genius troll post, why would you delete it? What the fuck? So that's all I needed to hear. That I put you in your place. I'll chalk that one up. Like, this is sarcasm, bro. Like, so either he makes himself look like, one, he doesn't understand sarcasm, Or two, he's not reacting to sarcasm in a mature manner. He's acting like a fucking 12-year-old. Whichever. You know what I mean? He's not fucking getting it. And then all these comments have 1 like on them, right? Luke, 1 like, 1 like, 1 like. Okay, why doesn't this one have a like on it? Watch. You put me in my place. How exactly? I'm still waiting for you to explain how long, quote unquote, I need to look at Halo 5 gameplay to know it's Halo 5 gameplay. Laugh out loud. How long do we have to do that? If you say there's got to be an amount of time, then you have to tell us what that amount of time is. Otherwise, it's undefined. Then it's like, well, it's just what you say. It's undefined. So I'm going to say you instantaneously can see it's Halo 5 gameplay as long as something from Halo 5 gameplay occurs. There you go, which is the facts. But I want to know what his actual opinion is. So if he does actually watch this video, please leave in the comments what your actual opinion is, because that's going to be the title of the video for you to answer, if you choose to answer it. How long do we need to look at Halo 5 gameplay to know it's Halo 5 gameplay? That's the title of the video. Okay? Make it happen. Tell us. Give us an answer. It's hilarious. You compare a totally different game that isn't crossplay. You're acting a complete fool, making me legit laugh out loud, which is the only reason I'm still typing. You're getting all bent out of shape, liking your own comments. It's very desperate. And then, look at that. All of a sudden, the likes disappear. It's almost as if he was liking his own comments, and then when I called him out for liking his own comments, there's no like on the comment. It's outstanding. Oh, he's not liking his own comments. Look, there's no like on it. Yeah, I'm so fucking original, man. So fucking original. You've only been liking them for the last 20 minutes. 1. Couple of them had more on, so it's like, okay, some people are liking the comments. Fine. Maybe he's got multi-accounts, you know, Benj Boss style. I'm not going to accuse him of that. But, you know, then we get down to here. No one's still following the argument, and he's fucking liking his own comments because he's got no fucking life. But I'm a bad person. I'm a fucking idiot. And then all this got deleted. So, rent-free in your head, alongside Ubernick. There is room for both of us. When can I expect a 50-minute video on me? I'll promote it too. Okay, well then why did you delete the post? You wanted a 50-minute video. You asked for this video, sir. You just asked for a video. So I did what I did with all my fucking subscribers when they asked for a video. I fucking gave you a video. Here's the video. Oh, but I'm going to delete all my fucking comments because I don't want a fucking video. But you just asked for one. You literally just asked for a video. So I say, this is video material, 100%. You don't even understand / respond to sarcasm like a normal person, which he doesn't. I just want you to explain how long you need to look at Halo 5 gameplay to know it's Halo 5 gameplay. Is it you who decides that, or is it in the Halo fanboy index or something? You buried yourself with the Witcher comments. Keep talking, please. It's gold. I'm living rent-free in your head, or whatever. You still here talking bullshit. Laugh out loud. Okay? Now, there was another comment after this, and it was to do with, like, making a video or something. It's not important. But that, I didn't have that one because after that post, that's when, after my subsequent post, that's when he deleted everything. Okay? So, I don't have those. So, the only other comment we now had, the only comment that's still available on the video is this. Europa Halo, I love laying down bait. If it was a troll post, why would you delete it? Okay, so it's gone from this. This big fucking worthless comment that fucking was like, oh, you're being toxic and all this, and now he's trolling. The whole fucking thing of his post was, don't be toxic. Don't be toxic to other people. This is a toxic rant. It's a 50-minute toxic rant. It's against a Halo creator, blah, blah, fucking blah. And yet this whole thing was a troll post. I don't think so, sir. I think you were fucking upset that somebody called out Ubernick. Okay, that's what's happened here. Regardless of what the content was in the video, it didn't matter because you didn't fucking argue any of the content in the video. All you saw was, I made a video about somebody who you follow. That's it. That's it. It's not about the fucking game. It never was. Defending Ubernick, defending the fucking game with complete bullshit comments, and you're writing checks that your ass can't fucking catch for some fucking reason. By saying shit and then just completely... So, like I say, you know what the title of the video is. Give us a response. Give us the response. Okay? You understand that I saved the comments for the video. Deleting them changes nothing, right? So he writes, I love how I got in your head so badly. Does he think I'm joking? Because I have the comments, right? You've seen the comments, right? Why delete the comments if you won something? Very desperate. My fans will love the video. Thanks for your dumb comments. And then he puts fans. Haha. Yeah, I hate to break this to you, but I have 1,000 subscribers, right? Okay, so... What do you mean? How many subscribers does he have? For his fucking Halo fucking 5 shit, right? If this is supposedly, right? If this is supposedly a legit channel, right? This is a legit, if this is legit, if this is bullshit, it's bullshit, right? I don't know if this guy is just taking this content and pretending. If this is a legit European Pro Series Halo 5 League, it has 254 subscribers. So if this is legit, if this is real, like this man claims, I'm not saying that it is because I don't know. He has less subscribers than I do. I make Halo rants, Gears of War rants. I do reviews. Like, I'm nobody. I admit it. Who's this guy? He's got less subscribers than me. If this doesn't prove Halo 5 is dead, then what does? Why would a supposedly legit European Pro Series, right, for Halo have 254 subscribers? If this is real. I'm not saying it is because I don't know, because I don't follow Halo 5. But then fucking nobody does because it's 254 subs. Look at the video views. Look at the video views, right? Look at it. 5 views, 7 views. Look. What is this? I've never heard of this. Nobody's heard of this. Maybe it's legit. Which one is he? Who is he? I don't know. Because he's not talking to me. I couldn't pick him out of the lineup. Who's Europa Halo? Who's managing this account? 254 subscribers, but I don't have any fucking fans? Jesus Christ. And then they probably fake because 3 weeks ago, 6 views. How can you have 254 subs and 6 views? You'd have at least 200 views, right? When I had 27 fucking subs, I used to get more views than that. I had a fucking 10,000 view video when I had 27 subs. What the fuck is this? And we're fucking... This is the content. This is the guy. And this is supposed to be legit. Are you taking the piss? Like, this can't be legit. Right? That's why I'm putting fake. It has to be fake. If someone can confirm that this is real, if the user of the channel can prove that this is real, I will change it from fake to real. But it looks fake. It's got to be fake, right? This is just someone uploading somebody else's videos. It can't be real. Okay? It can't be. With 254 fucking subs, are we fucking, like... I just don't get it. I just really don't fucking understand this fucking shit, man. So, that's the video. That's the video. What else is it to say? Answer the question. Answer the question. If you're going to watch this video, answer the question. Like, I'm just astonished. Like if I didn't make these videos, what would be the point in talking to these people? These videos are gold. People like watching these videos. I like making these videos. So when someone starts talking bullshit like that, I cannot resist. So there's the video. Like, let me know what you think. Please enjoy the video. Subscribe. Share the video. I'm out. Maybe we'll get an answer. Maybe we'll just get more nonsense like, oh, inside your head rent-free. Who gives a fuck? What are you talking about? Argue the points. You can't. You fail. You delete your post.
Bro.
World premiere.
I am so happy, man. Dude, that's unreal. They've nailed it. I think that looks so sick. That looks so sick. That looks so sick. God, it's so beautiful, and the music is incredible, and the brute, the villain, the brute was so sick. He was so menacing and so just... Okay then.